left a cabin trip early instead of sharing a bed with a stranger. So my friend Marissa started dating this guy, Tyler, about 3 months ago. Ever since then, she's been in that phase where she thinks everything he does is so spontaneous and literally out of a movie, which is cute in theory, but exhausting in real life. She calls me on a Tuesday night like, "We're going to this lake cabin this weekend with Tyler's friends. You have to come. It'll be so fun." I ask the obvious question, who's going? She lists off Tyler, 2 of his college friends, 1 of their girlfriends, and maybe another guy who might show up. I don't know any of these people, not even a little. I tell her I'll pass. She pouts, says I never do anything anymore, says I'm being antisocial, says she doesn't want to be the only girl besides that one girlfriend who's kind of weird. After 2 days of guilt texts and "it won't be the same without you," I cave. I tell myself it's one night. How bad could it be? Saturday comes. Tyler pulls up in this SUV already packed to the roof. I open the back and see coolers, duffel bags, folding chairs. I ask, "Where am I sitting?" Tyler laughs and says, "Oh, we'll figure it out." That should have been my warning. We start driving, and about 10 minutes in, Marissa casually goes, "Oh yeah, by the way, there are only 2 bedrooms at the cabin." I turn slowly. 2? She nods. 1 for Tyler and me, 1 for Kevin and Jess. But there's a big sectional couch and an air mattress. And I think Ryan said he doesn't mind sharing. Sharing? With who? I ask. She smiles like I'm being silly. "You and Ryan could split the air mattress. He's nice." I have never met Ryan. I look at this man in the passenger seat. He gives me a thumbs up in the rearview mirror like we've just agreed to something. I say, "I'm not sharing a bed with a guy I just met." Tyler shrugs. "It's just sleeping." Marissa squeezes my hand. "Don't make it weird. We're already an hour into the 2-hour drive at this point, so I just stare out the window and try to convince myself it'll somehow work out differently when we get there. It doesn't. The cabin is cute. I'll give them that. Lake view, little dock, string lights on the porch. For about 15 minutes, I almost forget the sleeping situation. Then Kevin starts blowing up the 1 air mattress and goes, "All right, who's bunking together?" Everyone looks at me. Ryan goes, "I don't snore." I say, "That's great. I'm still not doing that." Marissa pulls me into the kitchen and whispers, "You're overreacting. It's one night." I whisper back, "I don't even know him. I'm not sleeping shoulder to shoulder with a stranger because you didn't plan enough beds." She rolls her eyes. "You're being dramatic." So I say, "Cool, then I'll take the couch." Except the big sectional is basically 2 cushions pushed together and already covered in someone's backpack and a pile of wet towels. That night, they start drinking. Music gets louder. Tyler and Marissa disappear into their room. Kevin and Jess are making out on the dock. Ryan keeps trying to sit next to me and make small talk about crypto. By midnight, I'm exhausted. I go inside and see the air mattress already set up in the living room. 1 pillow, 1 blanket. Ryan walks in behind me and goes, "Guess it's bedtime." I just stand there for a second. I can feel that trapped feeling creeping in. 2 hours from home. No car. Everyone assuming I'll just deal with it. So I grab my phone. Ryan goes, "What are you doing?" "Looking at rides," I say. He laughs like I'm joking. "At midnight? Out here?" I ignore him and check. There's an Uber about 20 minutes away. Expensive, but available. Marissa comes out when she hears us talking. "Wait, you're not actually leaving." I show her my screen. "I'm not sharing a bed with someone I met 6 hours ago." She throws her hands up. "You're embarrassing me. Tyler's going to think you hate his friends." I say, "I don't hate them. I just like personal space." She goes, "It's just sleeping." And I say, "Exactly, which is why I'd like to do it comfortably." The Uber pulls up earlier than expected. I grab my bag. Marissa's standing there with her arms crossed. "You're seriously going to make a big scene?" I look around. Kevin's half asleep on the dock chair. Jess doesn't care. Ryan looks annoyed. Tyler doesn't even come out of the bedroom. I say, "If not sharing a bed with a stranger is a big scene, that's not really on me." And I walk out. The ride home is quiet, except for the hum of the road. No loud music, no awkward small talk. Somehow I slept great that night.